this is Allissa from your Blueprint for Success column in ABMP's Massage and Bodywork magazine, and we are talking about tipping and accepting tips in your massage business. And this kind of piggybacks on the article we wrote for the January-February issue right here. You can get that online at the link below. And I want to kind of jump into how your tipping policy is none of my business. Now, I wrote this column on tipping, and it is a thing I have talked about for a long time because I am super hardcore no tipping in my massage practice. I make the case for it in our column, specifically for solo practitioners. And I know that anything related to money, especially tipping, can be really nuanced and a sensitive topic. So I want to expand on it a little bit. I've talked about how a no tipping policy can benefit a massage practice. My personal, in my Haines massage business is based on my feelings about tipping. As a consumer, I feel weird and awkward about tips. There are plenty of things to already feel awkward and uncomfortable about when you're running a massage business, and when you're patronizing a massage business, I don't want me or my clients to have something else to feel uncomfortable about. So I like a no tipping policy, works for me. And my second reason is that my bookkeeping skills are weak. They're terrible. So it's something I struggle with every day. So tips add a variable that I have to record outside of just the regular treatment price. If I see 5 clients in a day and they all pay $100 for an hour, I know that I'm recording $500 of income. And I've got a bunch of different things and systems in place to record my income. But if I'm dealing with like cash tips on top of that, my record keeping is bad. So the reality of me like making note of that and recording that properly is slim. So I personally am better off not taking them. Great. Those are my reasons. But my business is designed to serve me, and yours needs to be designed to serve you and your clients. So I want to talk about a couple of little factors involved here. If you choose to have a no tipping policy, great, rock on. Some clients are still going to insist. They are so used to tipping, they so appreciate your services that to not tip will give them guilt and cause more awkwardness and discomfort than tipping. So if a client insists every time, take the tip, make the exception. It's okay. Context matters here. If there's other boundary or power issues with that client, you need to think this through. But otherwise, if it's just a client who you can tell they want to give you this extra gift, they appreciate your services, and this is just the way they have to show that, that's okay. If it feels good and not gross, you're fine. You're clear. Take the tip. Enjoy. What about annual holiday gifts? If you have a no tipping policy, how do you feel about accepting annual holiday gifts? Me, I feel great about it. I have clients who bring me cookies. I have clients who bring me a book that they think I'll be interested in. And I have clients who hand me a Christmas card with a wad of cash in it. That's great. Thank you. I accept it. Gifts, especially annual gifts, when you're caring for someone regularly, when you're their regular service provider, is a very different thing from a gratuity. So you've got to make your own policy, but keep in mind that it's kind of rude and it's hurtful. It can be hurtful to turn away someone's gift that they're giving you out of generosity and kindness. So if you do accept tips, yay for you. If you want to take tips and your clients want to give you tips, awesome. If you find it more awkward to deflect them than to accept them, then of course you should accept them because your tipping policy is none of my business. But here are a few factors I want you to consider. What are you going to do with those tips? Tips are taxable income. So you need to record what you're getting in tips, even if you get them in cash, and you need to report them as part of your taxable income. And you should talk to your tax preparer about exactly where that information is going to go. But you want to have recorded all of the money that you accept as a gratuity above and beyond the regular price of your services. You could choose to set all your tips aside for a different thing. Maybe that's making up your vacation fund. Maybe you donate your tips to a particular cause. Maybe you can promote that. Maybe you could let your clients know that tips will go towards a particular charitable organization that is important to you. Or you could just keep that to yourself and do what you want privately. You get to do whatever you want. Accepting tips is totally valid. Some people choose to keep their pricing low to make their services more accessible to people with financial obstacles. Great. The added income from tips and people who can and tip the added income from tips and from people who can and do tip really well can be helpful. It can help subsidize those lower priced services that make massage more accessible to more people. If it works for you, if your clients are cozy, if you're cozy with it, if there's no awkward weirdness or pauses after you accept payment and somebody fiddling around and feeling uncomfortable, if you're all cozy and that awkwardness isn't happening, good for you. I would suggest you make a really good recording and reporting system. Think about what you want to do with those tips, just the way you plan how you're going to spend all the rest of your income, and enjoy your policies so they work best for you and your business and your clients.